Hey guys, how you doing? Chad again. Welcome back to the channel. It's been a long time since I actually did a vlog type thing. I've been very busy at the homestead, and as you can see, I'm in the truck right now running around. I just dropped the kids off at karate, had to go grocery shopping, and now I'm filling up with fuel. One of those big bonuses are with Fred Meyer and QFC and stuff. You use your card, you save up points, and having a diesel. When I bought diesel was about $1 less than unleaded. Nowadays, it's not like that. But it's an awesome bonus when you pull up to the pump and you run your card and everything, and you get like $1.75 off a gallon. Well, I got 70 cents off a gallon today, so it's like, yeah. So anyhow, so I'm sitting in the truck, filling up the tank here, and I thought I'd start a little vlog here. There's a ton of stuff going on in my life right now, and a lot of things happening on the homestead and with our family. Of course, with summer coming in, and we're homeschooling, so I'm also doing all the stuff, getting ready the kids, their final exams and stuff like that. So we're sorting all that stuff out. We've been doing a ton of projects at home. I'm gonna do this little vlog here, and I'm gonna start it in the truck here, and then I'm gonna move it on to the shop itself. I also have a review coming up on something I just picked up recently, because I'm hopefully gonna be going on a pronghorn hunt this fall. So stay tuned. Thanks for stopping by, and we'll be right back. Okay guys, so I'm on my way back home. It was cool. It was $2.05 a gallon for diesel. I saved 70 cents. That was nice. We're in June. We're tying everything up a little bit here, and I just mentioned about kids with their final exams and stuff like that. I'm not sure how many of you guys have kids, but you start feeling old. Man, my son's gonna be 13 soon. My daughter's 11, and probably some of you could relate that she's gonna be turning 18 soon. But it's nice. I wouldn't trade it for anything. But yeah, there's a lot of things been going on here at our house in the homestead, and with me in particular. And I was a little bit on the fence about sharing it, and I thought I would, because it's going to probably affect both my knife making and also the video output. This was kind of impromptu. I knew I wanted to do a vlog and also a review on a product I just got, and so I'm going to do both of those probably today, as well as I got a bunch of little chores to do around the house. So as of today, it's I think the 10th of June, I'll be doing this video, and I'm gonna put it out ahead of a couple other videos that I'll be having. But again, it was really just to share with you guys. I think I woke up this morning and my daughter, if some of you guys have watched the video, I've mentioned how she just loves to keep track of my subscribers and my YouTube channel and stuff like that. And she told me I think I have 90 or 91 subscribers this morning, so that was cool. Didn't expect that at all. It was really nice. The last few days I've had a lot of subscribers, so thank you guys. Thank you for doing that. This video is also going to talk about a little prize or something like that. A little while back I made a ferro rod. It's about a ½ inch diameter and about 5 inches long, and I was playing around with it. It was the only one I had, and I went ahead and I put an antler handle on it and did a little paracord weave at the end, and I was just fussing around, just playing a little bit, trying to practice a couple little things here and there, and I did. It turned out pretty decent. But I have a ferro rod like that I did with a wood handle, and so I didn't need it. And as I was making it, I was talking to the kids, and I was doing it, and my son had mentioned whether or not I was gonna do that as a raffle or a giveaway. I said, you know what, that's not a bad idea, why not? So when I get 100 subscribers, I'm gonna go and pick, I'll do random.org or whatever. I'll make a little list, and I'll pick one of you guys out. But with that said, I learned something on YouTube, and the one thing is some people I guess you could have your subscriptions private, and if you have your subscriptions private, I can't see you. I know I have a subscriber because I have 91, but a while back when I looked, I think I had 80 subscribers at the time, and I looked and I only saw 36 of you. And afterwards, I found out, trying to gone through a little bit of YouTube land and everything, I found out if you keep your subscriptions private, it's not, I don't think it has anything to do with the private channel, but it's your subscriptions, that you don't share them or anything like that. Then people like me, the YouTube channels that you're subscribed to, when we do giveaways, we can't include you because you're not on the list. You're invisible to us. You can still like and share our videos and comment in them and stuff like that, but we can't see you unless you actually make a comment. So just like your thumbs up, I haven't been able to find out. If somebody gives me a thumbs up or thumbs down, I can't find out who that is. That's also kind of, it's just a thumb or an up or down. So if you guys didn't know this, and you have a YouTube channel, check through your settings or something like that, and try to figure out if you're private or not. And if you are private and you don't mind not being private, then what I can do is I can include you in the raffle. Just to be fair, that's what I mean, because you are just as responsible to giving me 100 subscribers as anybody else, and sharing and watching and sort of supporting the channel. But you know, if you want to keep your channel or your YouTube account private, that's fine too. I do still appreciate it. That's up to you guys. I just figured I'd mention that, as well as the little bell. When you look over at stuff, you'll see like a little bell, and that's for notifications. And that's every time I put a video out, or anybody that you follow, they put a video out, you get notification that we released a video. So I'm gonna get home, I'm gonna unload the truck with groceries, and I'm gonna head down to the shop, and we'll continue this conversation in a minute or a second. See you in a bit. Okay guys, back in the shop. Thanks for being patient. Yeah, I got my, some of you guys might not have seen the video, or maybe you did go through it, Badlands backpacks. It's called The Boss. I did a couple of videos on it a little while back. Maybe I can throw some links in there. But I have to go through it. I think I got things in here that might be expired. It's been a while since I went in it. I fill it up, I throw it in the truck, and it just sits there for a while. So, you know, water and snacks and things like that. But then I got a box here. It's going to be awesome. I did open it, so this isn't going to be an official unboxing, but I did open it because I couldn't wait. I wanted to get inside it and see what it looked like. But I'm going to do a little review on what's in this box here, but that's on a different video. This video, though, on the other hand, is a little bit about what's been going on with me and the family. And I'm going to try to set you up here so it isn't too bad. One of the things is, you know what, let's take you outside real quick. When I did a shop tour, I was showing you guys some of the things that we had to do as of late, and a few weeks back we finished one of the projects, and that was the stairs here at the shop. We did this. It turned out really nice. I didn't put any risers on the stairs because when I'm down in the shop I want to be able to see back up at the house, but really nice. It was just under 6 feet wide. Really turned out well. Trex decking and Fortress railing. I got it from a local supplier over here by us, but you can get it from Lowe's, I believe, too. But it turned out really nice. You know, you can get the rail panels and everything. It's kind of simple and easy going. But yeah, and I dressed it up with some flowers. The kids and I came out and planted some flowers here. These are actually, this is called purslane, and it's an edible. And you can just, I could break it here, stick it in the dirt, and it'll root itself, and it'll grow, and it grows really fast. It's great for putting in your salads and everything. You can just pick it, eat it raw right there. So one of the other things we started to do is, again, doing more of this gravel in the driveway, but the front porch of the house is about 30 years old, and the front porch was falling apart. And so we decided to tear that apart and redo that. That's not done yet. We're still waiting on some things. Today's a beautiful day, but the weather has been horrible lately, and my wife, as some of you might know, Mrs. CK is a nurse, and she's been working a buttload of hours. And so when she's sleeping she's working during the nighttime, she's sleeping during the day, so I can't come out here and start tearing stuff apart. But what I thought I would do is give you guys a little view of what we have been doing. Maybe I could throw a picture and a little bit of what the house looked like before, but we basically tore off the entire front porch. I still have to do the porch top yet, do the decking, Trex decking on top, and then a Trex deck trim board across the front. And then we're going to do the rails, the same as back behind us here on the shop. We got them up there on the deck as well. She's got the kids' rugs hanging out right now, but we have the Fortress railing system up there too. So I'm not, you know, paid by Fortress or anything. I don't even know I'm doing this video, but Fortress rail system, really cool. It's a really easy, fairly simple. I shouldn't say it's really easy. It's a fairly simple way to install and get a nice look. And they got a couple different styles, but anyhow, so a Marine buddy of mine came out, and my wife and I dug this all out and graded it. He helped me pour the concrete. We had 2 yards of concrete, and we did the bushes and the flowers and the flower pots. I did the landscape block wall, which will ultimately come around the front of the house and go around to the side. And I did this as well. I did these are 65 pounds each, and I got 24 of them there. So I did that, and I put my flowers there to, of course, dress up my flags, my honor and remember flag, and of course Old Glory. So then, doing all that stuff, we knew that this year was year 5 or 6, and we're on a septic. Like some folks, you know, you live on the property, you have a septic. Different states have different requirements, but here, about every 5 years, we have to clean out the septic. And so my wife and my buddy also dug out the septic, and the lid was cracked. It was cement, and we had to raise and do a new sealer, a new lid, a riser it's called. So we did a riser and a lid on that. And I'm showing you guys a ton of stuff that would have made really good YouTube video, but we were very busy, and the YouTube video stuff just kind of fell to the side because this all spread within days of each other, and I just, not a good YouTuber, I guess. But I wanted to give you guys a little insight about that because it relates to what I'm going to be talking about next. That involves me. So let's go back down to the shop and we'll go over that. Okay guys, hopefully I got you guys set up okay, not too crooked or anything like that. Okay, so the reason why I want to do the vlog too, not only just to give everybody an idea of what's happening here and show you a little bit about what was going on here, but a while back I was always been fighting like neck pains and stuff like that. And so a few weeks ago, and it was probably about 6 weeks ago, I started getting this neck pain. So on the left side of my neck, and I ended up getting swelling. Like most guys, we always listen to our wives when they say go to the doctor. Well, so 2 weeks into this, it started getting worse. So I bucked under, I went to the doc. Went to the doc, talked to them about what was going on, and they said, hey, let's go do some tests. So basic blood stuff, everything came back okay there. Did an ultrasound, and then that's where things started getting a little serious. Said there was something in my neck. So all the pain was on one side of my head, or one side of my neck, and they said, oh, we found these other things on the right side. So I had to go back and do a CT scan with contrast, and it's a dye. They inject you with this radiological type dye, and they put you in a big machine. They take big pictures of everything in your neck, and then you're done. Literally 10-15 minutes, you're over and done with. So did all that, got the results back, and I have some type of things in my neck, growths of some sort. The positive with it is according to how my wife put it, because again she's the nurse, she says, well, they're growing slow because I've had them for a long time, but now they're large enough that they seem to be causing problems, but yet they're growing slow enough that the good chances are probably not cancer. But the bad news is I'm going to have surgery most likely. Now we're going through the process of insurance companies approving certain tests and going through things and so on and so forth. So now the next step is I have to get a biopsy. And if you guys don't know what a biopsy is they take a really long stinking needle and they shove it in your neck, and they want to draw some of that tissue and junk out of that growth or that tumor, and they want to test it to see if it's cancerous or benign. Well, I have to go do that next, so we're waiting on that. Now we heard about this on Friday, which was yesterday, and today's June 10th. That's why this is going to be an updated vlog. I'm doing this video, and I'm actually going to put it up today, later on this evening. But that's the situation right now. So that's why I haven't been doing a lot of videos. I actually kicked out the last of my customers' knives for the most part. I have 10 knives that I have to do at some point, but none of them are on a high priority, and I'm waiting for some custom pins and some other things to go on. But right now, I don't know what's going to be happening with me. I've done videos in the past, and that's when it was one of those things where I'm doing videos and I'm yawning or I just feel drained, and that was, they think, is part of what's bothering me, because they think these things are related to my thyroid. And some of you might know about thyroid conditions and what happened. But anyhow, so that's kind of where I'm at right now. I don't know what the future holds for me. I don't know when I'm going to have surgery. I don't know what type of surgery it's going to be. Nothing else. But I wanted to let you guys know about this because, in a way, I've seen videos. I've been following people's channels for a little while now, whether it's Jeremy or Wrangler Star or Matt and Mayor over at the Demolition Ranch, and Off the Ranch and Vet Ranch. I Am Jake. Guy's pretty cool. He's from Wisconsin, of all places, but he's an airman and stuff like that, and he's traveling around, and he does all these daily vlogs and stuff, and I notice a lot of people do put a lot of personal stuff into these. Other guys, like Mr. Guns and Gear and Twang and Bang and Sage Dynamics and stuff, those guys don't put in as much personal stuff. So I was kind of, being new to all this YouTube stuff, I didn't know what to do. So I thought I would share this with you guys because part of it relates to a customer base. I am providing a service and I am selling a product, and if somebody wants to order something from me, I just want to let you guys know that this is what's happening. and I'm going to try to keep you up to speed on what's taking place. But for the most part, as you can see, I'm fairly, energetic and stuff like that. Been busting my butt doing all this work. I'm going to still push on. So I'm going to start doing knives again once we get all this stuff finished up here. I've got somebody interested in a Puko, I should know this. It's a finish knife. So I already bought some stock material for that. I've got 6 kitchen knives to make. It's 2 sets. It'll be a carving knife, a santuko, and a standard chef's knife like I made for Kurt. You guys can go back into the video for Kurt, and I did that whole build, and I kind of walked through the process of doing that. It was like a 4 or 5 video series. So I have those 6 knives to do for 2 different people. I have a Puko, or Poku, to make. I have a update to do on the bandsaw situation, and a shout out for a bandsaw, the company I bought my bandsaw blades from. And I want to let you a little bit about if somebody's interested in buying portable bandsaw or a bandsaw to cut metal and you're trying to get into knife making or otherwise, this might be kind of useful for you because I didn't think about this when I first bought it. So I got a few things I want to do and I want to share them all with you, but I want to make sure I let you know what's been happening in the last 4 or 5 weeks. I have been able to put videos up because I've had videos made and that are in the queue, and I still have a couple left over, but I'm running out and I thought I got to start getting back into this again. I got to push through, stay positive, and continue on. So thank you for supporting the channel. Thank you for coming out and supporting Facebook, Instagram, MeWe, whatever it is. I appreciate it. Thanks to that 91 subscribers so far. That's pretty cool, guys. I like that. That's pretty nice. And don't forget, if you're in there, check it all out. That ferro rod, real quick. Let me get you a picture of that ferro rod or show you guys what that looks like. Oh, and I don't know if anybody knows or not, but I still have 2 knives for sale. As of right now, as of today, I have 2 knives for sale. One is the ebony and the mahogany with the brass pins and the brass liner. Really nice knife. It was simple, easygoing and simple and all, but it's D2 steel, the full flat grind. Really nice. So this you can see more pictures of this on my website. You could also see a video that I did when I made it. And then I have the little Skinner, the neck knife. And this was in the stabilized burled maple double dyed acrylic. Stabilized burled maple. It has the copper liners and the copper lanyard tube in the back. And a really nice little jimping on the top. So I had both of these for sale on my website. So go check those out and see. But this is the ferro rod. And let's see if I can get some pictures on this. I was just messing around. It's the ferro rod itself was 5 inches long, and it's a 1/2 inch in diameter. This came out to being around 7 inches in length, I think it was. Let's see here. Yep, yeah, just under 7 inches, 6 7/8. And then I did this little weave, because you guys know I got some paracord laying around the shop. But it was just antler, and I drilled a little hole, epoxied it in there, and I just made it, to where it felt comfortable in the hand. But so when I hit 100, I'll pull one of you guys off. I'll pull you up on my random.org, or I'll make a list of everybody I can see that is subscribed, and I'll check that later on to see how many people I can actually see versus how many people I have. And I'll pick one of you guys out, and I'll get in touch with you, and if you want it, I'll mail it off to you. Anyhow, yeah, so I appreciate it, guys. Thanks for supporting the channel. Thanks for stopping by. Look out for some more channels, or for more videos, and that's it. Have a good one, and we'll catch you in the next video. Take care.